Hello everyone, it's me, Todd Moore, and
Tyler Moore.
And this is the More is Less Show, where you get more news in less time. And even though it's been a coronavirus week, month, year so far, shitty year, we're going to start talking about stuff. We're also going to talk about coronavirus. A couple things first. We're trying out a different camera. Hopefully it works a little bit better. For sure we won't have to have it pause and start where we hopefully lose clips. And hopefully the quality is pretty good as well.
Let's hope so.
I hope so. Also, notice behind us what's gone.
The whiteboard.
Whiteboard's gone.
Because sports are gone. If sports weren't gone, we'd be talking about MLB.
Yep. So because of the coronavirus, there is a little bit of sports, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot going on anywhere. People in basically almost, I think every state now is basically in a stay-at-home, where they just are told to stay at home, don't go out in the public.
New York is getting hit hard, like it's
right. Yeah,
like it's fucking the Vietnam War.
Yeah. And so what's been happening? First let's talk about the global news, and of course everything's coronavirus. So
yeah.
But the Dow Jones, believe it or not, it actually went up today, and it's been rising and falling and rising and falling.
No, it's been rising for like 3 days.
But the last 2 days, it's really been on an uptick, which is really good.
Well, today has been like having a massive surge.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons is, so it's right now it's up at the end of the day today, and today is March 26th, 2020, which is
a Thursday.
It's up 1,351 points, and up to 22,552 and change. So, we were up to almost 30,000 when we were at our highest. So we've got a long way to go. But that's a good thing, because we had unemployment benefits come out, and they weren't fucking good at all.
Nope.
So a couple reasons why the Dow went up was, one is the Senate passed a $2 trillion stimulus package bill. Now the House has to try to pass it, and they're arguing over it.
Which just should be passed.
Right, and it's the biggest bill in history, bigger than anything we've ever had in terms of a stimulus package. Sanders, he's kind of blocking it. He wants greater unemployment benefits. So he's kind of worried about the fact that unemployment's not going to last as long as it should. And Lindsey Graham and Ben Sasse and Tim Scott are trying to say that they're granting workers $600 a week more in unemployment than typically hourly wages. He says Graham wants it to be an incentive to incentivize people not to go back to work if you give them too much money, basically. And he doesn't want to give them too much money, because then people won't go back to work, which is bullshit. Bullshit.
People will do that, though.
If you're gonna work, you're gonna work. If you're not, you're not. That's bullshit. But anyway, so they're still fighting over that. We'll see what happens with that. Probably not much. I can tell you, though, most folks are working from their homes if they're working, except for the essential workers. The essential workers are still doing their thing. All the construction folks are still going about their business like normal. What's interesting, though, even the fact that we had an increase today in the Dow was interesting, because today they released the unemployment figures for the Dow, and it's a record high, jobless. It soared past 3 million.
It was 3.3 million the last time I looked at it.
Yeah, right. Unemployment claims, which is record high. But so far, the Dow and Wall Street has taken it with a big gulp, and have, still looked at the positives, I guess, is all I can say about it, really. I suppose that's basically all I can really say about it. Coronavirus, China's starting to get over it, finally.
For like, what, how many months?
It's been 3 months, I believe.
No, it's been like
2 months.
November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. It's about to be 6 months.
There you go. He knows more about it than I do. So hopefully it don't take us that long. But it's crazy. You know. Another thing that happened today was the ULA, which is United Launch Alliance. They launched their first U.S. Space Force satellite this afternoon into space. Yep. And this is interesting because all the other space launches and everything has been canceled, but this one because of the coronavirus. But this one was scheduled, and it's a military thing, and it was put on our Atlas V rocket. It's called an AEHF-6 satellite, and that stands for Advanced Extremely High Frequency. Basically, it's a highly secure communications satellite that the United States and their joint forces, joint allies, I should say, get to use as well. Australia, Great Britain, Netherlands, Canada, I believe. And it's the sixth one of 6 of them. So they started in like 2010, and maybe even earlier than that, 2004 or whatever, but they finally got them all up. So that's interesting, and that's supposed to help with our communications and satellite all around the world, from everything from submarines to aircraft into space. And it's a high frequency and high speed, so high data throughput, so video and real-time video and battlefield ops will be very good. And it's downward compatible with the old Milsats that they used, which is a slower frequency, so it fits right in with everything. You want me to keep going, or you got anything about tech?
I don't have anything about tech.
Okay. iPhone 5G is going to, the rumor is, it's going to be delayed past the September and October release date because of...
Why? Is that...
It's made in China.
Oh.
The engineers are in China. The Apple engineers can't get to China. So it's going to be delayed until China can get
their shit
together and freed up. Yep. Another bad thing for Apple. So if you guys have any of the
Apple
products that are the AirPads and the MacBook Pros, they now have, if they have the Retina displays, they're having now reflective coating problems around the outside of the display, and it kind of looks like it's bubbling up a little bit.
You got an image, right?
Yeah, there's the image, and I'll put the image in. I'll put the image in the bottom here so you can see it. What it looks like. It looks like it's peeling up a little bit, or there's water or something in it, and
that's bad.
So it's pretty bad. 2015, 2016, 2017s, and some people say that it all the way up to 2018, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, they're not talking. They sent this note to the repair service companies, authorized repair companies. So not sure if they're going to warranty any of that or if it's just tough fucking luck. But that's a bitch for sure.
Will this affect phones?
No, just the Apple laptops. MacBooks, MacBook Pros, and MacBook Airs.
Okay. I think I don't have any of those.
I have a MacBook Air from 2019, but knock on plastic, so far it's been pretty good. Okay, that's all I got for science and tech. I don't have a lot of science this time. It's kind of been quiet, everyone's staying at home, doing their own thing. But I got a few items. So let's talk about gaming news, and let's let Tyler talk a little bit so I can take a breath. What you got, Tyler?
So apparently Nintendo Switch had a little a surprise. They didn't live stream this, I don't think. It was a surprise video that popped up today. It was like a little mini thing with their schedules of what they're about to do and what updates are supposed to happen.
Right.
So apparently 2K, the ones who make BioShock, Borderlands, and all the sports games.
Right.
They're gonna bring out their their I forgot what you call their special games that there are special games that people love to play, like BioShock, Borderlands, Burnout. Somehow
Burnout, that's a car game.
yeah, I think Burnout Paradise Remastered.
Is it for the Switch?
It's going to the Switch. And there's another game, XCOM 2.
Classic.
A
Is that Activision?
no, it's 2K.
Oh, they're all 2Ks. Okay. They're still relevant?
2K?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of sports. They do a lot of
They used to, but they ain't good anymore?
They're still good.
Okay.
They do NBA basketball. No.
Well, they used to do football, too. Hockey. They did a lot of them. 2K Sports.
That was EA.
That
was EA.
Back in the day,
That was EA.
before you were around,
That was
before
EA.
trust me, before you were around, them and 2K were fighting over the NFL and some of the other franchises. They both were competing. Google that shit up, guys. You'll see. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, that's all on this paper, right? That we found.
You're not supposed to tell them the fucking secrets. Now we got show notes.
Oh no,
'Cause we're
obviously.
pros.
It's called script. Anyways, off script. Apparently, PlayStation Network. That is gonna from. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. It's gonna affect EU and US. They're gonna take down the not take down. PlayStation Network is gonna strict down the download speed for more
More stabilization of the network, probably.
yeah, internet stability because of the
Because they're getting overwhelmed with everyone being home fucking getting on the network. So they got to slow it down, basically.
Yeah.
Those,
So,
where are they going to do that at? What countries?
Europe and US.
Oh, okay.
That's why I say EU and US.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, whatever. There's another big thing that just happened recently. God of War, the famous PlayStation game, is not going to be on PlayStation anymore.
Not an PS excuse.
It's not PlayStation exclusive anymore. It says here, God of War no longer contains only on PlayStation label on official webpage. So they took the label off of God of War. So I'm thinking that this is going to go to other games like Xbox, Nintendo.
Who makes God of War? Don't you love when I ask questions that you can't answer like you do me?
Fuck you.
Feels good, don't it?
I know the name, I just can't figure out how to. I can't remember what it was called. Hang on.
Oh,
Wait.
fuck. It was a Sony, though, corporation game. You know, they licensed
It was official, yeah, it was licensed. So apparently, God of War creators were
Santa Monica?
Yeah, Santa Monica Studios.
Wow. SIE, huh?
Yeah, SIE.
Sony Entertainment, Sony International Entertainment, Santa Monica.
I don't know what that means. I don't know why they will take rid of the only on the PlayStation thing. That's a pretty big thing.
I know. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was also, speaking of Sony, I don't actually have it in my show topics, but I remember reading it today. I thought I was going to put it in here, but I guess I didn't.
Better say before you forget.
Yep. It's about PS5. I can't believe I didn't have that in here.
You better talk about it. Better hurry up and
Hurry up.
say it before you forget.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
It's not in here.
It's not in there. Anyway, I can tell you what it is. For the PS5, they're actually looking at going back to what the original PlayStation 1 did.
What did the PlayStation 1 did?
Now,
I know we had a PlayStation 1, but I
I've
don't
had-
remember
right.
it.
I'm an old school gamer. Well, back in the day, and all you guys that are older will know this, there was no way to save a game.
Oh, fuck.
There was no way to save a game. So you'd be playing, and you wanted to pause the game to go do something. You pause the game, you left the fucking thing on. You left it sit there. Just like it was.
Oh,
just like it was. You
I
didn't go
did
do your
that.
thing,
No
you
wonder
come
why-
back, because if you shut it off, you lose where you were at in that game. Because there was no way to save it.
I still do that during my PlayStation 4.
Well, Sony's taking a page of that, and
You mean they're going back to that?
they're kind of they're going to use that.
would be bad.
I mean, well, it's bad and good. Think about this. What made that nice was when you went back to the game, it was ready. It was right where you left off. You didn't have to wait to load. It was already there, right? So what if you could be able to save the game, but have the game already right there, so when you come back, it's right there running, paused.
It's called autosave.
This is called direct play over the internet, where there is no load times. And so the point is, with the new solid state drives and their speed, you won't have to pause it like you do now. You can actually get out of the game and everything. It's going to pause it right where you left off and save it in a place, so as soon as you click on it, bang, it's right there, bang, right where you come back in.
Oh, this is gonna be like that.
Yeah. No load times.
Oh, that would be really interesting.
Now that wasn't on my list, but I do remember.
That would be really interesting. So, we're done with.
I love Mary being bloody. Bloody Marys are good.
Okay, so that's what we have for gaming news. What about sports news? Because I don't have nothing for sports. Because all of the sports things are done and over with.
He's depressed, guys.
Right now, yes.
He is. He ain't talking about it. Here,
know,
get your Twizzlers.
I hate Twizzlers.
It'll help you.
No,
I used to hate them when I was your age, too.
I don't care. I'm not having them. It tastes like garbage.
They're fake strawberry. What more could you ask for? I know. But, you get hungry. And plus, it's savory, so it makes you hungry.
Do you have anything?
I do. Only got one thing.
What's that?
And you know I'm an MMA fan. And
you and me are MMA fans.
yeah, God bless you. Didn't fall too far off the tree. Fucking John Bones Jones. Come on, motherfucker. Seriously? This motherfucker cannot stay out of trouble. Cannot stay out of trouble. Just when he says he's found God, got his shit together.
Nope.
He's in a fucking Corvette, dude. In a hopped up Corvette. Gets pulled over by the cops.
Wait, John Jones is a...
He's an MMA fighter. One of the best in the world. Probably one of the best ever. But he can't keep his shit together long enough.
Wait, was he in a recent fight? John Jones was?
He was. Who did he fight? You got it up. Irregardless, he took off from a stop sign, which is kind of bullshit, but he took off real fast.
Daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
Lights? Headlights were on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Cop pulls him over because he's drag racing. I mean, crazy.
Drag racing? Bullshit.
There's a video out there if you watch it. I watched it. And John Jones is being a little bit argumentative about it. And turns out he gets arrested for DWI. Found a gun in his car. Found a gun underneath the seat. Open container in the back seat of some kind of alcohol. I don't know what it was. Wasn't beer. Agreed to the field sobriety test. Failed that. Went and got the breathalyzer test. Tested 2 times above the legal limit with the breathalyzer test. So he's been charged with aggravated DWI, negligent use of a firearm, and possession of open container. And guess why the cops were out there looking around?
What?
Because someone called in that someone was shooting their guns out there. So he's probably out there shooting his gun, being stupid, all drunked up, and then got in the car, took off, and got busted. And this is the bitch because This is the second DWI since last year. He was arrested last year on battery charges. Yeah.
Yeah, found God. We have a battery charge. Yeah, you're not finding God.
No. It's unfortunate because he is, by most accounts, one of the greatest of all time. But hey, don't get me wrong, dude.
Was he going to? Does they know? Do you know how long he's going to go to jail for?
I don't know anything beyond that. If he got posted bond or not. I'm sure he got bonded out.
Probably.
You can look that up if you want.
He has money, probably.
It's sad though because now he's not gonna be able to fight because he's fucked himself again. And I'm not against drinking, but I'm against being stupid when you're doing your shit. If you're gonna drink or do whatever it is, smoke your weed or do your drinking or whatever, don't get in a fucking car. Don't be stupid. Don't go out shooting guns. Don't be fucking stupid like that. Have a fucking little bit of fucking class, a little bit of sense. Don't fucking put other people's lives in jeopardy. It's okay if you do it yourself, but don't put other people's lives in jeopardy. That's being selfish to everyone. And that's not good. You should be kind to people and nice to people and not be selfish. You want to drink? Have a few drinks. Stay at home. Go to a friend's house. You got to leave the fucking car and get an Uber. There's this thing called Uber, Lyft. It'll work. If you're too far away, crash for the fucking night. He was just being a fucking dumbass. It's sad. So anyway, I'm disappointed is basically what it is. I'm sure Dana White's going to be disappointed in him too.
Probably. Or he's not really surprised.
Well, he's not surprised in one sense, but he was hoping, like we all was, that he got his shit together and he was going to be... I mean, we would like to see him fight, McGregor.
Oh, God.
I would love to see that fight. But I don't think that's going to happen now. It may not have happened at all because they're not in the same weight class, but who would have thought that we'd have a Mayweather-McGregor fight? Huh? So don't say no. I'm for goddamn sure. So that's about... So on other sports, let's see. In college basketball, pro basketball, wrestling, tennis, soccer, golf,
Everything's...
NASCAR.
I don't know about NASCAR.
I think so. You guys say something out there.
Oh, the next UFC event will be April 18th.
Maybe.
Guess who is the main event?
I'm not sure. Khabib?
The Russian lightweight.
What's his name?
Abi? Who got a fight with Conor McGregor?
Khabib?
Khabib.
Khabib oh man, these are always hard to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov
Versus Tony Ferguson.
Come on, Ferguson. You're probably gonna get his ass beat. I hate to say that. This fucking Khabib's, he's a fucking real deal. He's a cocky fucker, but he's a real deal. I mean, when you're as good as, it's like McGregor, when you're as good as they are, you tend to be cocky because you can back it up. Truth. They call it not cocky, they call it confident. But
Yeah.
But he is cocky. Who else is fighting? Anybody we know?
Jessica female co-main event strawweight.
Jessica Andrade, and Rose and Majeras. That's gonna be a good fight, strawweight fight, co-main. Those two, they were on UFC Ultimate Fighting. Tough, the Ultimate Fighter. They're a real deal.
There's only 4 on the main card.
I hope they fight.
Islam Makachev probably versus Alexander Hernandez. That's the lightweight. In the featherweight is Jeremy Stevens.
He's good.
Calvin Catter.
Catter. Fucking names are tough, man.
Weird. Yeah.
Who's it on pay-per-view, is it?
Yeah.
Saturday, April 18th. What time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Central.
It's just
10 p.m. Eastern. It's 9 p.m. our time.
Probably.
It is. Where's it at? Does it say?
Nope. It says date.
I hope it's not. If it's in America, fuck, I don't know.
All times are in Central Time.
Yeah, that's us. Anyway, that'll be. Hopefully, it'll go on. Sooner the better we can get back to normal, guys. It sucks. This whole coronavirus sucks. I know y'all agree with me. And I know everyone's sitting at home trying to fucking not go crazy. For the few of you that actually watch our videos, appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching it. Not gonna have such a long video as normal because we don't have as much shit that is going on to talk about.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Tyler and I really thought to ourselves whether we should even have any more of these, but I think for the sake of having them, we ought to. I mean, if nothing else, it gives people something to watch while they're sitting at home waiting to get back to what is called normal life. Now, we don't know how long that's going to fucking be. It's sad. All we can do is pray. Hopefully our loved ones that are elderly stay safe and we don't give them anything or they don't catch it from anyone until this blows over. Hopefully it blows over real quick. Hopefully we get a vaccine out of this real quick that we can knock it out. That would be awesome. I know they're looking at certain drugs.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know the name of it.
Looking at them and actually having them clinically proven is, through trials and everything, is two different things, and that takes time. Even if you fast track it. So, but I don't know. We're just gonna keep our heads up. Every week we'll come back, even though we're a little late this week.
Again.
But we'll come back every week. We'll find news, sports, tech, science, gaming,
Anything.
global, anything that we feel interested in, that we think that you guys might be interested in. We're going to talk about it. And for those of you that subscribe, we really appreciate it. If you enjoy our show, please do subscribe.
And share it to everyone else.
Yeah, click the like button. Post a comment. Click the bell if you want to be notified. And for those you, I know also there are some of those out there that don't want to do any of that because they don't want to be bothered with all the notifications and all the bullshit, which I get that too. So if you're one of those, that's fine. Go ahead and just bookmark our channel, bookmark our page, and then when you think about it, come back and see what we've updated every week, and you can follow along that way. There's many ways that you can get to our page.
Our schedule is usually on Wednesday or Thursday. If not, it's going to be on Friday. If you're able to upload in time.
Yeah, probably usually. I usually get it uploaded the next day, guys. That's how I usually work. It depends on what happens. What I'm going to try to do, probably ain't going to get it done, I'm going to try to use a green screen, quote unquote, black screen back here and put our logo or something,
I have black hair, first of all.
Yeah, it's going to be great because it'll be on his black head and it'll be right here. You should have wore a hat. Probably won't be doing that, I forgot. But anyway, I may fuck around with it and see. Probably won't be able to do it now because you're right. It'll probably blend in. But that's okay. I still like the black background. It kind of makes us pop out more. I hope you like the new camera setup. I think it's pretty good. And we got anything else to talk about? You got anything else you want to talk about before we say goodbye to everyone?
Nope, I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. Well, said all I need to say. This is the More is Less show. The More is Less show, where you get more news in less time. My name's Todd Moore.
My name's Tyler Moore.
And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.